Hello and welcome to Guai Gaming, where we're playing ARK. And the first thing we're going to do today is set up our loot farming system. So, what we're thinking about setting up for this loot farming system is a set of beds and little houses that function off the bed teleport system. So that means we will be dropping everything each time we travel, but that's fine. So we're going to build a little house outside the snow cave, a little house outside the forest cave, a little house outside the desert cave, and in each of those houses are going to be a bunch of chests, a suit of armor, and a leveled giga in a cryopod. That means we can teleport using the beds between each of the different caves, and obviously we will drop all our stuff each time, but that's fine because at the next cave we've got another giga and more armor and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And then we only need to actually go and collect... That is gorgeous, Rex. We only need to actually go and collect resources, collect the loot we've got when we find the thing we want, or one of the things we want. Specifically what we're doing is hoping we get a giga saddle. So I'm going to fly to the snow cave and get this house set up, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so this seems to be the sort of general house we're building. We've got our bed to teleport, to fast travel. We've got a little bit of armor to keep us warm in the cave, and we've got one of our gigas. We've got some storage boxes to drop some stuff, to drop some loot into. Is that obsidian? I think that's... Is that obsidian? Ah, it is. Cool. I feel like maybe I should collect obsidian if we see obsidian, but... Right, let's flap over to the forest and let's get the next one built. I hadn't realised that our storage boxes actually poke out of the roof. I suppose it doesn't matter, we can access the stuff and that's what matters. But there we go. Base number 2 is built. It is a small walk away from the thing, but there's a huge area where we're not allowed to build, which I'm assuming is due to online play reasons, and I'm just being screwed by it. I actually did go into my settings and change the allow cave building setting. I don't want to build in the cave, but it would be nice to have put these little houses at the entrance to the cave at the very least, but for some reason it didn't actually let me do that. So, cool, I guess. So, they're built a little way away, but, I mean, we're going to teleport in, put our armor on, and chuck a giga out of the window, so I can't imagine that the, 15-meter or whatever walk is going to be particularly problematic for us. Right, well, that's 2 down, 1 to go. Let's get ourselves over to the desert, hopefully not get shot down by any dinosaurs we see, and then we can test to see if this works. And the last of our little huts is built. So what we're going to do now is fly back to our base, drop all our stuff off at our base, leave our otter at our base, and teleport to the first one of these caves that we're going to test. It might be the desert cave, it might be the forest cave, it might be the snow cave, it really doesn't matter. We're going to teleport to one of them, then we're going to rotate around them. And basically what we're trying to test here is if by the time we get back to that first one, has it fully respawned? Are there loot drops there now? So it'll be let's say we go to the snow one first. So teleport to the snow, complete it. Teleport to the desert, complete it. Teleport to the forest, complete it. Teleport from the forest back to the snow and see if it's reset. If it has reset, that means that's a circle that I can just continuously do and do and do and do and do forever as my form of purgatory. No, I can do it. I'm messing. It's fine. I can do it until we finally get a giga saddle blueprint. That's what we're after, the blueprint for the giga saddle. Because that will massively increase the strength of our dinos. At the moment, they're on 25 armor. If we could double that, triple that, times it by 10, that would be incredible. So, let's get back to base, drop all our stuff up, and then let's teleport to the snow one, and we'll give it a test. Right, let's drop our otter. And then let's put Oh, I've just realised something. I won't have food and water while I'm there. Interesting. Interesting, because I can't take the food and water with me. So maybe I should have put like a cooking station at each of these places. With some meat in it, or like a preserving box. And that's something we could think about going forward. Let's put all that stuff in here anyway. Let's just stick everything in. Strip down and stick our armor in. And then we're going to teleport to... We can teleport to any of these 3 beds. Is that? That is the right one there, I think, yeah. Yeah, because that's a sleeping bag, that's a bed. They're beds and sleeping bags. Right, let's teleport to this one. So we're going to go to the snow biome first. This is cool. I don't really use this. I've not really used this as a feature before. So I'm finding it interesting to use as a feature, basically. Stick our armor on. Open the door. Giga on the floor. Get on the Giga. Right, nice. Let's get out of the corruption as quickly as possible, because obviously that's draining our food faster. And that's not something I really want. Actually, probably should just quickly change the settings on this dino so it doesn't collect resources. There we go. And all of that can get dropped. Right. So, I'm going to do this cave, and then I'm going to see what loot we've got, and then I'm going to swing around and do the other 2 caves. And once I've done all the caves, we'll teleport back here. And once we've teleported back here, we'll see if this has worked or not. So, let's get killing. This is bad. I need to leave. Quickly get this guy into his cryopod before a rock drops on my head. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Put him away. There's the wonderful amount of loot we found. No, that doesn't actually go in there though, does it? Loot goes in here. I need to hurry up. Right, let's get the armor. And we'll put the thing in there as well, yeah. Right, let's go to the forest cave. Hopefully the fact that we're not in render distance of this will stop it. No, it won't. We know it won't. Because that happened with the thing with the gas bags I was taming. Render distance doesn't matter. If it wants to destroy my thing, it will destroy it. Which is just kind of upsetting, really. Okay, let's eat some berries. Get that food up a little bit. It hasn't gone down too much. And we've got some water here as well, which is nice. Let's drop them so I don't eat them by accident. There we go. And let's have a nice drink. Okay, I don't think that put our food up really much at all, but okay. Never mind. We found one loot box in that, in the snow cave. One loot crate in the snow cave, and it took me about an hour to do, to be honest with you. Maybe a bit less, but still. Maybe like 40 minutes. It's still a very inefficient cave to run through from how it looks. So let's go through this forest cave and let's see if maybe we can find 1 or 2 more loot crates this time. Hopefully we can get more loot crates, or hopefully we can just find the item. Alright, let's get going. Is that a baryonyx? Oh, it's a baryonyx. I'm sorry, baryonyx. What level was it? 50 there. Alright, let's kill and look for some loot. Once again, I was only really able to manage to find one loot crate, which is Very frustrating. However, because it's the forest cave, I got an absolute boatload of these tribute items. We got a ton of arrows, and I kept the metal tools because we can grind them down. Then we got a blueprint for the grenade and an ascendant passer saddle, neither of which I give a crap about, to be completely honest. Neither of which I care about. So let's stick our stuff away, and then hopefully maybe the desert cave will be either the one that we can find more than one loot box on, loot crate on. Definitely at the moment, the snow cave is the least efficient, just because of how long it seems to take to get through it, how much effort it is to move through. It's a much harder cave. It's a much busier cave. Everything's a lot more aggressive. Everything's a lot stronger. Yeah, Snow Cave is definitely my least favourite. So, last but not least, let's try out the Desert Cave. Obviously we've been here before, but maybe we'll actually be able to find the thing this time. Oh my god, where did the rubble golem go? We picked up all the stone from the rubble golem. Holy shit, look at all that. Wow. Coming here with the Giga and maybe like the gas bags would be so good for farming obsidian, crystal, metal. Holy crap. Alright, let's just kill these bats. And then we really need to change our settings to turn off harvesting. There we go. Okay, now we should be able to walk through here nice and safely. Does the Giga not have a damage reduction from the rock golems then? Because my Rex was doing nothing to those rock golems. But my Giga seems to be doing full damage to them. Right, look, here's one. Rubble golem, sorry. Right. Yeah. It does full damage to them. Holy crap. Right, well the Giga's going to make this a lot easier then. Alright, I'm going to keep stomping through here and killing all the rubble golems. And we'll see if we can find ourselves a nice loot crate or two. We found a whip. We can't make whips, but we found a whip. How the fuck does that make sense? I'm confused. I'm gonna eat these berries. I'm so confused. We didn't find a single one in there that time. Not a single loot crate. And it's kind of driving me a little bit insane now. So all of this can be dropped. Same as last time. Bippity boppity boo. Keep the stuff we want to grind down. Keep the trophies and all of that sort of stuff. Eat the berries that we find, because for some reason we find fucking berries everywhere. Okay, and let's put that away, and then let's get undressed. You know you love it. Right. So now it is time to test. Let's see whether or not, in the time it's taken us to do the forest and the desert cave, the ice cave or snow cave or whatever you want to call it, let's see whether or not that has respawned. Now, again, I've only actually managed to find one loot location in there, so that's what we're going to go for. We're just going to go for that one loot location and turn around. I've just realised our hut's still standing. That means the meteorites didn't get it. That's nice. I was concerned it would get blasted off the face of the earth, but no. Right, so the enemies have definitely respawned since we're already being hit by a fucking wave of angry teddy bears. I realised that the Giga is actually faster than everything else in this cave. Like, even just walking, the Giga's faster. So if I don't want to fight, I can just kind of walk. But obviously when they come in front of me like this, it becomes a bit of an issue. Then we kind of have to get through them. But still, for the most part, just sort of walk over everything. It's great. Alright. So the first loot box, the first loot crate, well, the only loot crate that I've managed to actually find is the one that we found. No, it's the one that I found the first time I came here. And it's the one in this big room just at the bottom of this tunnel. So we go through this tunnel, and then there's a big room at the end. And it's like a big hall. And that's the only place so far where I've actually been able to find a loot crate in this cave. And it's really annoying because this one's massive. This snow cave is huge. It's the biggest cave out of the three of them, I think. And yet I cannot for the life of me find more than one loot crate in any of the caves. I mean, I just didn't find any in the desert cave just then. I compare that to when I was running caves on the island, and like, it's just not a comparison. Oh no, we're starving. I have a feeling that's not enough berries to keep us alive, but okay. Actually, that's a nice amount of pelt. We should probably keep that. Just in case we ever want to make anything out. Actually, why would we want to make anything out of it? Let's be honest. Why would we? We don't need fur armor. We're gonna have we're gonna have tech armor soon. Right, let's turn off resource harvesting. There we go. We've got enough meat to heal the Giga and whatnot. This is the room. Okay. This is the one place I've been able to reliably find a loot crate, and it's just behind this bit of ice. And watch there not be one now. Nope, there isn't one. Okay, so there's a couple of different options. One, maybe it hasn't spawned yet. Maybe the enemies respawn faster than the loot crates. Two, maybe it's respawned in a different place. That's it. I said that like there were going to be three. There's a few different options. There's 1, 2. That's it. Either we're back too early or it's respawned in a different place. It's that straightforward. Okay, so after going through each of the 3 caves to the end of the cave, you know, I've got one of each artifact now. So after fully completing each of the caves, I can kind of formulate an opinion on this this teleport system we built. And the opinion is that it's not that great. I don't think. It saves us a little bit of time, but at the cost of not having our otter, which is annoying, at the cost of not having our best armor, because we're not going to be able to afford to get multiple sets of tech armor. But when I've got that really good tech armor built, that's going to be so good, so amazing. So it costs us our otter, it will cost us our armor, it will cost us our best weapons, because again, I'm not going to have the resources to make multiple of them. So it puts us in greater personal danger if we fall off our dino when we've got a full set of, you know, 500 armor per item tech armor and ascendant pump shotgun. We're going to survive a lot more stuff than if we fall off wearing this crappy hide armor. Plus, if we are moving between them too quickly, if that is one of the reasons that it hasn't respawned, then moving between them slower would actually be helpful. There is one further problem, and that's the speed of this Giga makes me want to claw my eyeballs out with a chopstick. Even though it's faster than the Rex, it is still painfully slow at moving through these caves, especially this massive ice cave. So, I think there's a way of fixing all of these problems at once. There's a way of making us move through the cave quicker. There's a way of giving us an ability to move between the caves without needing to teleport. And there's a way of reaching some of the higher ledges in these caves in case the artifacts have spawned up on those higher to reach areas. And that is a frost drake. It is finally time for us to go and try and tame a MANAGARMR, a MANAGARMR, an ice wolf. It's finally time for us to go tame an ice wolf. So let's put this Giga away. Let's teleport back to base. Let's grab ourselves some decent equipment. And let's see what we think we might need in order to tame the Mana. So I'm thinking Snow Owl, and I'm thinking a very similar strategy to what we used to tame our gas bags. I'm also thinking they might be quite flimsy, so I'm thinking trank darts instead of trank arrows. But yeah, it is time. It is time. We are going to start. Going to go home and prep to tame our first frost wolf dragon thingy majiggy wiggy. Hopefully we can find a high level one. Hopefully we could even find a breeding pair. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start getting our equipment put together. And then we can see how lucky we are. Hello, Otter. I missed you. There we go. The world is right again now. I have my little otter back. So, I actually just realized something. I realized we have these composite bows. Now, torpor is directly linked to damage, as far as I'm aware. Which means the higher the damage of the bow that I'm shooting, the more torpor I do from a trank arrow. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That's how I think it works. So, a basic crossbow, level 1 crossbow, with a regular arrow in it will do. Actually, let's use trank arrows so we can test it, so we can be 100% sure that the different bows don't get like a different modifier from trank arrows. Do we have any more trank arrows? We've got 2 there. Ah, there we go. Right, let's use trank arrows for all of this testing, just so that it's fair, okay? So we're going to test out each of these different bows with trank arrows, because obviously they all have different modifiers on them. And we'll go for headshots on this unhappy bugger. I'm really glad we made this now. So, the base bow, the standard bow, does 105, okay? What level is this? The journeyman bow with 153% damage, so that should be doing about 160 damage. Pretty much perfectly, yep, 160 damage. Right, now then. Now we have our Mastercraft compound bow, which has a really high durability, which is nice. Now the Mastercraft compound bow has to be 160 from the crossbow. Let's have a look. 168, meaning it is better. And then finally we have our Ascendant compound bow, which is doing 200, much better. Right, okay, so if we are going to go tame things with arrows, we're going to want this bow there, and this bow is our spare bow. Alright, that's good to know. So let's put these crossbows away, and let's make some more trank arrows. I'm going to try trank arrows first, and we'll bring obviously some trank darts with us as well. But the reason I'm getting this together now is not actually not for the mana. There's a problem, and I'd forgotten about the problem. The problem is we lost our mammoth. So I might need to go tame something to collect berries and wood for me. I might need a new mammoth, or maybe a bronto for the berries and a beaver for the wood. I've not actually really used beavers before, so maybe we'll go for a beaver. But I'm going to take the bow, some arrows, and a rifle and some darts with us, so that we have a mixture of tools, and then we can, you know, experiment to find out which tools work the best and whatnot. Okay, so on top of that, we're also going to need some metal metal gates, and probably not any bear traps, but if we have... There we go. So we've got some billboards and we've got some dinosaur gates. We're going to need some other dinosaur gates. Now, that I don't think that's got cementing paste in it, so let's put some cementing paste in. Dinosaur gate. Here we go. Let's make... Why can it only make 7? Oh, cementing paste. Alright, let's just make all 7. Jesus, that's quick. I've forgotten how good this thing was. And turn off. Right, there we go. So let's wait until all these arrows are crafted. I think 300 arrows should be more than enough. And then we can go on our snow owl and see if we can find ourselves a mana to test. To tame, sorry. Ooh, hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully we find a nice leveled one. And hopefully it doesn't instantly kill itself. So we are here over in the snow biome. We've already spotted 1 mana, but it is only level 15, so we're going to ignore that one. We have a ton of equipment, a ton of kibble, just everything really that we could possibly need. The tame this. Oh, there are piggies here. Someone did tell me that there were daedons here. I need to pick some of them up for healing my my gigas after fights, but not today, not right now. Right now, we're looking for something specific. Something a bit more frosty. Hopefully, we'll find one. Again, I still haven't seen a decent one after we lost that 130, which is upsetting me. But there were some comments that they can actually be found in more places than just around the edge. So, I mean, there's one right there. Level 35. It's just not worth it. One there. Oh my god! Hello. I don't know how to deal with this. Where's it gone? Where did it go? Is it you? Is it you? No. There it is, there it is, there it is. It's coming from it. Right, come on. Come here. Yeah, I want you to fight me. I actually want you. Come on, chase me. Chase me, you gorgeous creature. Come on, chase me. I don't know why I can't fly. No, no, no. Do not go after mammoths. No, 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 no. It'll lose. It will lose. It will lose. Oh, shit. See if we can heal it. Look at its health already. No, come on. Follow me. Where's it gone? Is it that one? Yeah, it is. No! I don't know what to do. They've already killed one. Fuck off. They're so much stronger. No! Run, you stupid thing! Right. I know what to do. We need to keep it alive, though. We're not going to keep it alive. It's going to die. I need to heal it a little bit, and then I can get my Giga out. No! Oh, fuck you, game. No. Oh. Oh, and of course now the wolves come over and destroy the fucking mammoths. I'm gonna bitch, alright? I'm gonna bitch. I am going to act like a very sulky child, and I am gonna bitch extensively about how that is fucking bullshit. If they can't beat mammoths in a fight, then they shouldn't aggro to mammoths. That doesn't make sense. 140. Right. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I'm gonna go back at the recording and have a look at what its stats were as well. I'm just curious. Hopefully it was 100 points into oxygen or something, and it'd have been a dreadful mana anyway. Was that mammoth? But I can't help but feeling that that was the one that was meant to be. Yeah, we came out, we found a 140 straight away, and then boop, nope, it's dead. Why do they attack mammoths? Why? They clearly can't win that fight. That's like me deciding I'm peckish and going up and bitch slapping a tiger. It's just not good. It's just stupid. Calm. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. After the loss of the 145 mana, we decided it would be a good idea to try and purge as many manas from existence as possible, in the hopes that one would actually spawn again. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't recruit one unless it was over 100, but this is 95, which I feel like is as close as we're going to get. So we're going to try our best to get this guy recruited, tamed. And that involves killing this mammoth first of all, which I think we've pretty much accomplished, and then it involves letting the mana target us. Right, there's the mammoth dead. Where's the... What? Where's he even gone? What the fuck is wrong with these creatures? I told myself I would swear less during these videos. I'm finding that incredibly difficult. Where did it go? Why? What are the chances? A 95 and a 145. The chance of finding those two back to back is small enough. And then the chance of... And then we've lost both. I don't think it died. It had a decent amount of health. Did it fall through the floor again? I'm gonna say I think it fell through the floor, to be honest with you. That's what I'm thinking. I can't see where it went other than that, because it was here 1 minute and then just gone the next. So, and it would have aggroed to me and to the mammoths. So I don't think it's gone anywhere. I think it just fell through the floor, making it the second mana to fall through the floor, and the third decently leveled mana to just vanish by whatever means. Making these creatures my actual least favourite things in the game now. By a long, long, long way. Like, I dislike manas more than I dislike Caprasukas now. Oh, this is painful. Alright, I'm gonna keep killing the low level ones and seeing if we can find ourselves something to tame. Oh, there's one there. Oh! I can't bring myself to be excited. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for it to fall into the ground, to be honest with you. Oh! I think we actually got that in. Huh. I don't know if it's going to get itself out, that's the problem. I'm really scared that it's going to figure out a way of getting out. Or just glitch itself under the fucking ground, that's probably what's going to happen. Right, let's get this guy knocked out. Can you just don't fly away, please? I have no idea how much torpor these things have. I don't know if I should be using my crossbow. I have a feeling the snow owl was trying to get to him there. I suppose we could use the bow and just heal him. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to use the spyglass just because I'm curious. Right, okay, so that's going down now. So it's on 980-ish. Oh, we missed. Let's have a look. So that brings us up, what, a few hundred per shot. Okay. So what does this do then? Less, I think, to be honest. A lot less torpor and a lot more damage. Yeah, alright, we'll use the rifle. Does he take more headshot damage as well? This is just experimentation now. I'm convinced we're not taming him. 39. I am fully convinced that he will in some way, shape or form glitch out. So I'm just not getting excited. I'm just considering this to be a fucking experiment here. 39. What about the... Was that in his head or did that not count? And then obviously this fucking dancing isn't helpful. Jesus wept. I officially hate this thing. 39, right, so it looks like headshots don't count on it either, okay. Like I said, I'm thoroughly convinced that we will not actually be able to tame it. What level is this thing? Right, let's see. Let's kill this cat. And then let's carry on taming this guy. I hate how hoppy he is when he's in there. He's such a dick to shoot, but I'm fully, and I mean this, I'm not just being pessimistic, I'm fully convinced that when I knock him out, he's just gonna melt through the fucking floor. So obviously we had that 130 that fell through the floor ages and ages and ages ago. But today, I've killed about 10, and 4 more have slipped through the floor. So 5 of these creatures in total now have just glitched themselves through the floor for me. And that's why I have absolutely no problem whatsoever using the awesome spyglass to tame it, because I've had enough of these little bastards. They're my least favourite creature in this game. I hate them so fucking much. And I can't deal with this tame not working. I just can't deal with it. Oh my god. Alright, I think we're looking at one more shot. But let's just wait. Again, this is the problem. I don't want to ruin the taming efficiency. I'm going to actually wait to see if it goes down. Right, that doesn't look like it's going up, so let's shoot him now. There we go. Okay. And I have a feeling that 10 of these should do. Oh, what? Did he empty his food jumping around? Shit, let's take them off quickly. I guess he emptied his food by doing all the hopping and just went through them in like 2 seconds. Okay. Alright. I don't know how I feel about this. Tired. I feel tired. That's how I feel. What are your stats now you've been tamed? 31 in damage. Is that right? Yeah, 31 in damage, 30 34 in oxygen. 33 in food. Oh, God, you're shit. What a waste. And yeah, his food's still really low. What a waste. Right. I think we need to find a female, even if it's a really low level. No. No, we don't. I am way too fed up with these creatures to bother breeding one right this second. What we're going to do is fly back, have a look at the stuff we need to make it saddle. Make it saddle, and then we'll have a play on it, because that might make me hate them less than I currently do. So, I do have an ascendant saddle for the mana, but I'm just going to use a regular one to give it a test about, you know, how we think about it. Okay, it's speedy, actually. Very speedy. We've got like a double jump feature. We've got a regular swipe attack. Does about 100 damage with no upgrades. That's not great. Not when I'm used to doing 3k. Oh, hello. I know we've got this. Right, so we do have our sort of more dragony attack, but Jesus, that drains our stamina. What level is this enforcer that we're fighting? I think we've almost killed it, yeah. 125. What level is this brontosaurus? I want to find something that we can test this breath attack on. 5k health, 300% melee damage, huge movement speed, actually, huge movement speed. Terrible weight, yeah, we did know about that already though. So like we've got this pterodon here. Wow. Okay, defense unit. Wait, how long is that frozen for? Okay. Yeah, you see the breath attack doesn't do huge amounts of damage, does it? But it does do damage. Huh. And why? I don't seem to be able to like control its gliding in any way, shape, or form. I really can't decide what I think about this. It's fast, which I like. I like how fast it is. Like, it's really fast. That breath attack isn't weak. Sure, it's nowhere near as strong as like a lightning drake or anything. Sorry, a lightning wyvern. Pack of raptors. Pretty straightforward to just melt them. Maybe if I avoided the snow cave where everything's really strong, but I'm just gonna get knocked off, aren't I, if I take this into the caves? However, it might work to travel between. It might work to travel between the caves. It might work in the desert cave, but it's not going to work in the forest or the snow cave, which is a shame, because now that I've tamed them, they're actually quite fun. Yeah, they're actually pretty fun to play with, but So C and left click do the same attack. Yeah, they're good. They're good, but they're not strong. Basically, they're fun, they're fast, they look gorgeous. Their stuff is cool as hell, but they're just not. They just don't have the damage output. I know that this one isn't leveled or anything, but even so, it's not got a terrible damage stat. I just don't think that these guys can. Even compared to the rock drake, they feel weaker. And definitely compared to the wyverns. Still, I'm glad I tamed one. They are fun. Did it just shake its head at me? Okay, that's kind of cool, the fact that they've refused to do stuff. Okay. Right, all I can say is I'm glad I didn't bother investing in that blueprint for the Ascendant saddle, because while they're cool, and while I might use them to travel, especially if I'm not intending to carry lots of stuff while I travel, they are not worth an Ascendant saddle being put on them. It's just that simple. They're just not worth it. They're not strong enough. They're not tanky enough. They're just not good enough. Which is a shame because they're absolutely stunning. Now that it's stopped jumping around and I can actually look at it, they're fucking gorgeous. Combination of a drake, a wolf, and then all the element underneath. Oh. Anyway, yep, they're stunning, but I don't think that they've got much of a use, I'm afraid. Their attacks are so stamina intensive, their damage is so low, their movement isn't very nice to use when compared to a rock drake. I don't see what niche they fill. They're fast. I could level a snow owl up in speed, and I feel like it would be a lot faster, I'm afraid. Well, I can't lie. I feel like these experiments this episode have all been kind of a bit of a failure. The teleporting around for the loot crates in the caves didn't really work very well. We're still struggling a lot with those caves, finding the loot crates and figuring out the time on the respawn for those loot crates is still proving to be a bit of a problem. The mana, oh god, trying to get the mana has been an absolute pain, and now that we've got one, I'm very, very unsure of it. I think they're absolutely stunning, but I'm really not sure about their utility. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call an end to the episode here. Thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I want to ask if you think it's worth me going and getting a female mana to breed them. You let me know if you think it's worth it. If you think the breeding and the imprinting and then leveling them up will make a big difference to their utility, their usability, then you please do let me know. But that is all we have time for today, so thank you very much for watching, and goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and a big thank you to our patrons and YouTube members. Over on Patreon we have Turtle in 480p and Warren Woolley. And for our YouTube members, for the Apprentice Kibble rank, we have Shay, Jason, Ender, Elias, Amanda, Jojo, Andrew, and Reddy. And then for our Mastercraft Kibble rank, we have King Cholo. So thank you very much to all of you.